everyone. Welcome. So glad to see you. This is the Soul's Quest channel, and today I will be doing a reading on Mercury and Jupiter Retrograde. Okay, we're going to get into what the lessons are that these two planets being retrograde have brought you. What is the outcome of implementing those lessons? We're going to get into the blessings that these planets will bring us, bring you guys going direct. We're going to get you some affirmations, a soul reflection question, and then we're going to get you some advice as well, okay? So I'm super excited to have you here. This is the first of many, so if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned because we will be pumping out more content for you guys, okay? I'm super excited. So I should do some disclaimers here. Remember that tarot does not have any control over you, all right? You and the Most High are the co-creators of your life. This is simply guidance. It is meant to serve as guidance, but it's also meant to serve as confirmation for the messages that your higher self, your spiritual team have been urging you and bringing up, rising up within you. They also are just an outlook on life that you may not have yet had. It will provide some insight and some clarity, peace, love, healing, joy, all of the goodness. All right, so without further ado, we will get started. Also, if there's anything that you want to know as far as the decks that I'm using, all that will be in the description box below. I am open for personal readings, so if you like what you see and you want to book a reading with me, that link will also be in the description box. All right, without further ado, welcome to the pick a deck portion of this. So here we have the Modern Witch Tarot. All right. We've got Tarot of the Holy Spectrum, the Gentle Heart Tarot by the lovely Vanessa Samina here on YouTube, and the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. So I will leave you guys with some time. Remember to take 3 to 5 deep mindful breaths. Pause this video if you need to. Take however much time you need to really get into it. You want to sink into this reading, sink into the energies. Remember that this is indeed about Mercury retrograde and Jupiter retrograde. Remember the lessons learned, the outcome of implementing these lessons that you've learned during the retrograde periods, the blessings that the planets going direct will bring you. We will get your affirmations, soul reflection questions, and guidance and advice from the oracle decks that are not pictured here. So go ahead and pause this reading. Take as many deep breaths as you need. Ask yourself, the Most High, universe, source, whatever you say, your higher, like I said, your higher self, as well as your entire spiritual team, ancestors, angels, all of your guides, to really help you choose which deck will contain the message that is meant for you. Option 1, as I have them, they will be pinned in the comments section as well as in the description box. This will be pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And again, each deck will be listed down below in that description box as well. Okay. People that chose pile 1, these are your cards. Hello, welcome. This is the Modern Witch deck. So these cards here are representing, the lessons that you learned during the retrograde periods for Mercury and Jupiter. These planets both go direct October 18th. If you're watching this year, the Ace of Wands represents the outcome of implementing these lessons that you've learned, and this right here, this bad boy, is the blessings that the planets going direct will bring in and will bring you, okay? So let's get started. Right away, I see here with the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Wands reversed, these cards came out together while shuffling. The lessons that you guys have been learning and during these retrograde periods is in relation to 4 is a number of stability. It's a number of security. The 4 of Wands represents reaching the finish lines. It represents what you feel is home. It represents, you know, there's these 2 people on the card. This is representing what's coming to me right now is you guys have been learning a lesson to not be so on guard in your relationships and your connections to other people. I'm getting that for some of you, this may have even been you listening to the opinions of others as it pertains to your passions, your creative pursuits, as what wands represent. But for the majority of you, this is in regards to being so on guard. So, you know, you're coming out of this defensive energy here. Upright, this is someone who is very on guard. You see her face here is very, very focused, looking around, concerned. She's got her hands wrapped up in this, almost like a boxer, right? She's been fighting, she's tired, she's worn out, even got her head wrapped up, a little bruised. But in reverse, the Nine of Wands almost takes this positive, it takes a more positive light to it, right? Like, this is saying that you no longer, during these Mercury retrograde and in this Jupiter retrograde, you learned how to surrender. You learned how to be less defensive. You learned how to be present in your connections to others, how to be present in your art, your creativity. For some, this could be business. I say that here because of what's coming in. We'll get into that. That's what is really coming across. The Four of Wands is, you know, it is a card that is inherently really, really positive. Like I said, four is foundation, it's stability, it's your security. It's reaching the finish line. It's also, for some of you, this is you learning and redefining what success means to you. What is your end goal here? What is the finish line that you want to reach? Retrograde literally means to go backward. It's an energy that is directed backwards. So during this time, you were revising, you were revisiting your goals, your aspirations, your art. You were getting back to the core of why you began these projects, these pursuits, the relationship. I say that as there are these two people that are making their way. Four of Wands can also be marriage. It can be a deepening of commitment. So you were really looking into what you've been committed to this far, if that still suits you, why you've been so committed, etc. Okay. So the outcome of implementing these lessons is the Ace of Wands. You get this clarity. The hand is breaking through this fogginess, this cloud. You get clarity. You're now clear about why you started this pursuit, this passion, this project, this relationship, connection, whatever. One is a number of new beginnings. And the Ace of Wands, aces in general, are things that you didn't have to work extremely, extremely hard for. They're blessings. Literally, it's coming out of the cloud to you. And it's here in this depiction. We have it highlighted with this sunbeam, right? So it's also a little bit of bringing in that sun energy, that happiness, that fulfillment, joy. It's bringing in newness for you, okay? Once you implement these lessons that you've learned, once you implement all that you reflected upon, this is the outcome. Super positive. I'm loving this energy already for you guys. Now, the blessings that these planets, Mercury and Jupiter, going direct, are bringing you is represented by the King of Pentacles. So automatically, this is shmoney. Not necessarily, but for some, a great many of you, this can be shmoney, okay? Get into that bag talk, all right? So this is feeling abundant, feeling empowered, feeling like the boss of your own empire. This is feeling very, what's the word that I'm looking for here? This is you feeling in tune with nature, pleased, fulfilled in what you've been doing. This is you having the ability to reach kinghood. And this is not gender specific. Keep that in mind. So if you are a queen, if you are a woman, transgender, whatever, we are fully accepting here on this channel. This is all about the energy. It puts you in that masculine energy of that go-getter, that I'm going to do whatever it takes. You're now that you've revised over here and you're clear about why you did this, why you're in these commitments, why you've started this project, etc. Now you're here and you're ready, you're prepared to be the king, to be the boss, the emperor, the empress of your desires, of your pursuits. Okay, we're going to take a look at the bottom of the deck. We have everything is fine. I absolutely love this depiction. In this deck, the Modern Witch Tarot deck, there are actually two Ten of Swords. You have the regular one, where at the bottom it simply says Ten of Swords. But here you have everything is fine. This is showing that you are further supported by the culmination of everything, all these 10 swords. It's already done. The girl, for some of you, you may have had a breakup. Okay, you may have had a breakup of some sort. some kind of split decision, maybe even in business partnership that didn't go quite well, or, you know, something of that nature. I'm saying that because she's kind of looking at this phone and this woe is me energy. But again, everything is fine, and this is what is supporting you. The 10 is an ending. It's also a new beginning. When one door opened, another... oh, excuse me, I messed that all up. When one door closes, another one opens. Okay, so this is further supporting you guys right now. Like I said, this is beautiful energy. So now we're going to go into get your affirmation, your soul reflection questions, and your guidance and advice. So let's grab you some affirmations for my pile ones. For my pile ones, what is the affirmation for them? What is the affirmation for my pile ones? Let's see. Okay. Some of you might be feeling a little anxious with seeing this. Everything is fine. This typical kind of thing, I'm telling you, everything is fine, okay? If you did have a breakup, everything is fine. If you did have some split, or, you know, you had to really rework your plans and goals and you've been redirected, remember that the Most High redirects you. It is protection, okay? If not this, then something better always, okay? So I just got a really anxious feelings with that. I know that message is for someone. Okay, so what is the affirmation? Power ones, one more. Let's get one more affirmations for power one. All right. What is the affirmation for the people who chose power one in the bottom of which tarot deck? What is their affirmation to take them going forward with this high? Let's see. You know what? This one is upright for a reason. Where'd it go? Oh, I saw you up. My body is vibrant and beautiful. Ooh, come on now, y'all. Look, I got something to say. Let's see. All right. I trust in divine timing and find peace in life's magnificent unfolding. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. One more for power one. Let's see. Oh, we got two. All right. I'm embracing a paradigm shift. All right. As I release the past, I awaken to possibility and allow my true essence to be revealed. Yeah, some of you guys had some endings during this retrograde period, but everything is fine, babies. Everything is fine. Okay. Just gonna assemble the decks here that we will be using. Get them off this side table. Ooh, that's crooked. Bothering me a little bit. Could you not? Could you maybe not? Let me stop. So, the soul reflection questions for lovely people who chose pile one. Let's see. Another soul reflection. Who chose pile one? All right. The highest and greatest good. What is the question that they should be taking with them as they go forward in this retrograde period? I know this one was a doozy. Okay. Oh, not all the cards on the floor. Hold on. Let's see. One second. None of these landed up right, so these aren't your questions. Let's see. Here we go. You've got, does my life have room for more pleasure and play? Okay. I love that. I love that for you guys. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In the back of this card, it says, in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Today's soul action. What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. So this is really resonating here with the Ace of Wands, which was the outcome of implementing your lessons. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? You know what? I want to get one more card for you guys. Let's get one more card for the top one. That's one more. One more side. There we Name all the things you love. Are you one of them? Today's mantra: I give myself all the love and attention I need. Beautiful. Beautiful. That there is self-explanatory. Okay. Move this on up over here. All right. Now, let's get you some guidance. Actually, you know what? Let's get a little more about the blessings. Let's get a little bit more about the blessings, and then we'll get your guidance and close this out. Okay. And the people that chose Power One, the Modern Witch Tarot deck. It's another blessing. What other blessings will the planets going direct? October 18th bring. October 18th going forward as the planets Mercury and Jupiter go direct. What's the blessing? Let's see. All right. Power One, what is the blessing? What are the blessings for the planets going direct to bring my Power Ones? Okay. To the sea, a 7. Okay, so immediately, 7 is a number of the truth seeker. It is curiosity. Again, embracing that curiosity. I imagine here, not even imagine, I feel that with this revising that you were doing during Mercury and Jupiter retrograde, with you having to really dive deep into why you were doing what you were doing, this energy is a further blessing. Now you have this curiosity and this new spark for life, this new joy, this new pleasure and playfulness that's coming in for you guys. At the bottom of the deck we have Loyal Heart. So I'm going to read to you what To the Sea says. Number 7. Being in flow. Yes, I love that. So being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life? When events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless. This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity. Remember what I said, Ace of Wands is a blessing. It's something the Most High blesses you with. You don't have to work extremely hard for it. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. Okay? Now, if this was a relationship, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads. Everything just seems to work out when you stop scrambling and allow the sea of opportunities to wash over you and wake you up to your most prosperous potential. To get into that flow, you need to address your beliefs about abundance and money. The true meaning of your personal currency lies in your skills, your talents, your abilities, your passions, your gifts, and most important, your core beliefs. These were beliefs you had to reconsider again over here. Everything flows from your inner world and is reflected in the outer one. When grateful to serve, you allow your prosperity consciousness with a higher, your prosperity consciousness with a higher consciousness. You can expect miracles. Everything you need will come to you easily. Okay? Now we'll get your advice. These are crooked. It's fine. So, get your advice here. I'll get a card of advice from you. Close you guys out. I won. This energy is beautiful. I absolutely love it. Don't get too caught up in your head, okay, babies? Everything is fine. Remember that. Everything is always working out for your highest and greatest good. And trust in that divine timing. Okay, life, your art, your passions, your goals will unfold in the divine timing. Not always in your timing. Pile ones. What is their advice going forward? Huh. And this is reverse. Reversals in this deck are not a bad thing, okay? This is just saying pay special attention to me. So trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Okay, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Think about that. Trust the path that you're on. Trust the journey. Trust the timing, okay? Just trust. All right. Let's get one card. Got 2 cards. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. We've got a 9 and a 5. Completion. You've completed a cycle here. Completed this revisal period that you were in. Let Spirit be your guide. Again, trust your path. Let Spirit be your guide. Trust divine timing. Trust is really, really big for you guys going forward. You guys just need to have faith and trust that everything's working out, like I said. And then with the Fox Spirit, think on your feet. You have to remember that foxes are clever. How can you get creative? How can you be clever in your pursuits and resolving any conflict within your relationships, business partnerships, career? Get clever. Think on your feet and trust your talents in challenging times, okay? Hawk Spirit, this is saying that you need to adopt a higher perspective. As you let Spirit be your guide, ultimately you raise your vibration. You get a higher perspective, a higher view of things, of the bigger picture, okay? Keep that bigger picture in mind as you move forward. That is your advice, all right? So that is your reading, Pile 1. I'm super glad to have you here. If this resonated, if you made it this far, don't forget to leave a comment in the description box. I want you to comment an emoji of the butterfly, actually. I want you to leave a butterfly or a fox, if there's a fox emoji. I can't remember, okay? But leave an emoji if you made it this far. Share this video with your friends. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, check out that description box if you want to book a personal reading with me. I'd be more than happy to have you. And I will see you in the next one. Boom, boom. All right. So we're just going to edit things out. Two is actually the tarot of the spectrum. If it wasn't, I'll just clip it out. All right. Welcome to the people who chose deck 2, the Tarot of the Holy Spectrum. This is your reading. Let's get into it. All right. For their highest and greatest good, most high, what are the lessons that a Pile 2 learned during Mercury and Jupiter retrograde? What lessons did they learn? What's the lesson that Pile 2 learned? Okay. All right. What's the outcome of implementing these lessons? Blessings will the planets going direct bring my Pile 2s? What blessings will the planets going direct bring my Pile 2? Ooh, Page of Wands. All right. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right. Let's take, give me a second. Okay, Pile 2. The lesson that you guys learned during Mercury retrograde and Jupiter retrograde is represented here by the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about learning to tap into your higher self, your intuition. It's all about learning how to trust yourself, your inner voice, your inner knowing. So during Mercury and Jupiter retrograde, this is the lesson that you guys were learning. And it's funny that as this card flew out at the bottom of the deck, I noticed there was the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is all about self-doubt. It's anxiety. It's worry. It's keeping yourself trapped, stuck, feeling like you cannot move. So during this time period, you guys were learning how to trust your inner voice, your inner knowing, your intuition, and how to follow that, how to put that above the opinions of others, the thoughts of others. Swords are thoughts. 8 being a number of manifestation, but also of secrets, of sabotage. So I'm seeing that a lot of you guys were learning how to stop sabotaging. You were learning why you had been sabotaging yourselves in the first place. You've been learning how to trust and listen to that voice. I see here in this depiction, this immediately is sticking out. Hopefully, let me bring it closer. You guys should hopefully be able to see this. This is giving me like she's holding a heart in her hand in this depiction. She's also got a scroll in your hand. I know that it is faint, but she has a scroll in one hand and her heart in the other. You're learning, oh my goodness, Pao-Tu. You guys are learning how to trust your heart. You're learning how to follow your heart. 2 is a number of balance, but also of indecision. So you're learning, you learned how to follow your heart, how to trust your inner voice. You learned how to release that sabotage, those anxiety, those depressive thoughts, and how to trust your own knowing, your own heart, how to follow that guidance. Here she also, what she's in this headpiece is giving me full moon. So again, intuition, learning how to tap into your feminine energies. For some of you may also be deepening your connection to the Most High, your guides, your ancestors. You may have even begun deepening your rituals. If you have certain religious beliefs, you've been going deeper into that. But you've also, many of you may have been studying with the scroll in one hand. You may have been really reading up on doing self-improvement, self-help, reading sacred texts. That's what you guys have been learning during Mercury retrograde. And I absolutely love that for you guys. I love that so much. So I see here that the outcome of you implementing these lessons is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I want to point out right now that you have 2 7s that came out, 77. So look into that. That may be an angel number or a number that you've been seeing. You may also have been seeing 277 or any combination of 2s and 7s. This 77, look into it. 7 again is the number of the truth seeker. 7 is the number of curiosity. It is the number of for many, it is the number of the lone wolf. Some of you may be life path 7, soul number 7s as well, or maybe even a life path 2, 11 is coming through. Maybe even a 5, soul number 5, with this learning how to trust your heart and follow your heart that you were learning over here. But the outcome here is you being able to move forward off into the abyss. It doesn't matter what you moving forward looks like, but you're beginning a new journey. You're making forward progress. Here in this depiction, we have this person in this car driving off into no man's land. We can't see where this road ends, but they're going full speed ahead anyway. And then we have the 7 of Wands, who you see in this depiction. The 7 of Wands, we have a figure here who was defending their stance. This is, I don't know the name of the game. If you've ever played Man on the Hill, I think it is. Don't quote me, but it's when basically like you have to defend your flag or defend like the team's stance or position. You're defending your heart, your decisions, your path above everyone else's, above the opinions of everyone else, above what? Ooh, I need some water. My goodness. Oh, there's another thing here. There's blue here, so you guys will also be having more throat chakra awakenings, throat chakra activations, excuse me. But this is about you beginning to own, not only have you learned how to trust your heart, but you're now standing up for yourself, your path, your beliefs. You're now defending it. You're ready to defend yourself, your heart, your passions against anyone. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Going forward, you as you implement these lessons going forward, you will have a surety, a deep sense of self, a deep sense of, I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm in alignment. I know that this is the next step for me, etc. And that is absolutely beautiful. okay? Many people go through life and don't ever learn how to trust their own inner knowing, their inner voice. So this is beautiful, pal, too. I see here that the blessing that the planets going direct will bring you guys is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands, yo, listen, let me get real with y'all for a second, okay? Let me get real with y'all, pal, too. The Page of Wands is the first card in the court cards. It goes Page, Knight, Queen, and King. So what you guys get from Mercury and Jupiter, going direct, is a new beginning, a new path. You're now embarking on a different soul's quest, a different soul's journey, okay? You are the apprentice. It's like the internship. The intern who makes their way into becoming the CEO in their business, their craft, okay? We don't really have any pentacles necessarily. Actually, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we do. I thought I saw it. We have the King of Pentacles. So this may be in business. This may be in career. You may have been torn between, because we have a 2. You may have been torn between, you know, a career and doing your own business, doing your own thing. We know that certain things are going on in the world, certain mandates, etc., etc. You may have, you know, had a lot of voices telling you can't do certain things, or that you shouldn't put so much effort into your art, your business, your craft. But I'm here to tell you that you need to do it anyway, because that is what's blessing you. That is what the planets are blessing you with as they go direct. They're blessing you with new energy, a new spark, a new, just newness in general. Okay? Like I said, you are beginning, as these planets go direct, October 18th, you will be on a new path. You will be that page, that apprentice. Also, this may be, pages are messenger cards. Pages are messenger cards. So some of you may be receiving a message, an order. Maybe you started business for yourself and you get your first order, or maybe this is, you know, you do art and you get someone who's interested in hanging your art in a gallery, or it could be anything, but it could be this is also a message that going direct, these planets going direct, you will receive a message of some sort that will bring a spark of creativity, that will bring happiness. It may bring, you know, business fulfillment, business deals, art deals, you know, creative pursuits. You may get a chance. Maybe you do music and you get a chance to, you know, you just been started out and someone wants to work with you or collab with you. This could be collaborations. It could take many forms, because this is indeed a collective reading. But ultimately, your blessing as the planets go direct is an apprenticeship. It is beginning a new path towards mastery of your craft. Again, because this is a court card, it is a card that comes after 10. 10 is a number of beginnings and ends. When one door closes, another opens. And this is saying, this Page of Wands right here is saying to you, it's saying, begin, start right where you are. Don't worry about being perfect. The page is like, it's childlike energy, okay? It's not the king, it's not the knight, it's not a queen. The page is childlike energy. So embrace childlike wonder. That is what these planets are bringing in for you. Wonder, fulfillment, okay? Embrace it. Again, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the King of Pentacles, which is further supporting that you will be abundant in whatever it is that you pursue. I'm here to tell you right now, you will be abundant. You will have abundance. You will have self-worth, self-esteem. You will have the confidence. Like I said here, you're defending your goal and your path. You're defending it, no matter what anyone says. Okay? So, absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and get affirmations for you guys. These are affirmations for pile 2. For the people that chose pile 2, yeah, definitely having throat chakra awakenings for you guys. You may also be having heart. You're definitely having crown chakra, crown and third eye chakra awakenings. Maybe even sacral chakra for some of you. Don't let nobody, y'all, I'm so serious. If ain't nobody told you, don't let nobody else tell you not to bet on yourself, okay? Affirmations. Just some affirmations for them to take forward as these planets go direct. affirmations for pile 2. The journey, what did I say? I release attachment to the outcome and choose to enjoy the journey. You just know you have to go. Now you know that you just have to go. Like I said, again, you know that you have to do this journey here, regardless of what's on the other side. You just know that you have to do it. Beautiful. Affirmations. Let's get 1 or 2 more. 1 or 2 more. Affirmations for pile 2. Affirmations for pile 2. Oop, that one fell. I am a vessel through which I can't make this up. I am a vessel through which divine creativity flows. I open my heart to receive love more fully. Love, passion. I'm expanding past my comfort zone into greater possibility. Absolutely beautiful. I love this. I love this. This is beautiful. Okay. Now let's get you a soul reflection question. What is a question that you guys need to sit with as you go forward, as these planets go? Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on. Messing up stuff. Come on, pals. Let's get 1 or 2. Soul reflection questions. Okay. How does my body want to move today? When we move, yeah, actually, that kind of is over here. Some of you may dance. Dancing may be your creative passion for some of you. When we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? How does your body want to move today? Listen and joyfully do. Yeah, well, I talked about the sacral. One way to really get your sacral. Sacral is the house of and the seat of your creativity. To really get your sacral energy going, dance, move your hips, move your body, move your belly around. Shake that energy up. Let's see. Do we have one more? Yep. Okay. Ooh, am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Some of you, as you're defending your path, people may be trying to come up against you here. Yeah, people may be trying to come up against you, climb your mountain, climb your hill, take you down off of this pedestal. Because you know what? Every time you elevate, every time you reach a new level, the saying is new levels, new devils. A lot of times people like to keep you down where they are. You see, in this depiction, someone is elevated and another person is in a pit. So people may be trying to keep you in a pit, or you know, your inner critic, your primitive brain may be trying to, you know, it may be bringing up some fears or doubts for you through a shadow period, especially because Mercury and Jupiter, I'm getting excited, do go direct October 18th, but Mercury especially does have a 2-week shadow period after it, okay? So from October 18th to November 1st, you may be having these feelings of people kind of come up against you, or, you know, your own doubts trying to kind of keep you back down in this pit, this shame. But I'm telling you, you're ready to let it go. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Some of you, as I read that, some of you may have been entrepreneurs before, and something didn't go right the last time you tried to bet on yourself. Something didn't go right. Something didn't go as planned. And maybe there's a person in your life or people in your life that want to remind you that, hey, remember the last time you did that? You know how people do. They remember you by your mishaps and your failures, but not always by your successes. Someone in your life, your inner brain, your inner critic, or this may be a family member, a friend, may try to remind you. And sometimes it's from a good place because they don't want to see you hurt, but you have to make your own mistakes and your lessons. And that whatever didn't go right before is going to aid you in this new endeavor, in this new opportunity, this new entrepreneurship, business, art creation, whatever it is. Take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Heal the shame by giving it a name. Bring it to light and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is. What is your soul's truth? What is it? Okay? Let's get some more blessings on the table. Let's get some more blessings on the table for the people who chose power to. Let's get some more blessings on the table. Let's get some more blessings on the table for the people that chose power to. What other blessings will Mercury and Jupiter going direct bring people who chose power to? Time to go. What? Whoo! 45, 9. That is a number of completion. It's a number of endings. This card, okay. Look at these two cards, y'all. In both depictions, there is a figure here, okay, that is going off into a door, a path, a road that you can't see the end of, but it's time to go. It's time. Your higher self has been showing you that it's time to go. It's time to start. It's time to begin. Become that apprentice, that intern. Embrace beginner's mindset. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid that it may not be perfect as soon as you start. Just start. Take it from me. Just start. You have permission. Not that you needed to ask for it, but the Most High is showing that you have permission. It's time to go, babies. It's time to go. 45. Okay. I'm feeling called to read that for you guys, so we're gonna read it. We're gonna read it. What did I say? Endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. For some of you, in this trusting of the heart and learning to trust your inner voice, for some of you, you may have been somewhere where you've done everything that you can. Maybe this is at work, maybe this is a relationship, whatever it is. You know, don't force the shoe to fit, but it's time to go. You've learned all that you need to learn. You are at the end of one journey and the beginning of another. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. What did I say? The page is the first court card. A new way of being, a new way of doing. Because wands is also action, it's passion, it's pursuits, creativity. A new way of being and doing. There's nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. This message is clear. The path you've been on with your work, creative projects, and business alliances have come to an end. You will not find the success you desire by continuing with what is now in front of you. This is an auspicious sign because there is no choice that will benefit you other than risking stepping into the unknown. It is time to walk towards something new. This card also pertains to the more neutral concept of completion. You finish your task and can rest assured that this ending will open up a powerful new avenue of opportunity, even better than any you can imagine. You have done all you can. Now trust that Spirit, Most High, Universe, Source, keeps the plan moving forward. Fortune requires you to conclude, to end this chapter of your life. And remember that when you close one door, another opens. And that is a blessing. That is a blessing. All right. Let's get you some advice. I'm gonna close this bad boy out for people that chose Pal 2. What is their advice going forward as the planets go direct? For my Pal 2s. What is their advice? Advice for Pal 2. What is the advice for Pal 2? Going forward as the planets go direct. Mercury and Jupiter go direct. Ooh. inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. I said it. You're learning how to listen, how to tune in, how to tap into your heart, your inner knowing, your higher self. Continue to do so. Goodness gracious. Y'all, I'm a little anal retentive, so, you know, I have a Virgo rising, so just excuse me. All right, and let's get some advice. Oh, come on now. There we go. There we go. Try to play me on the recording. Don't do that. All right. So, my pile twos. Some more advice for my pile twos. Ooh, that's an ugly shuffle. Okay. Let's correct that. Period. Play with the girl. Not shuffle. Let's get 1 or 2 cards of advice. One for it. Planets stay direct. All right. We have Flamingo Spirit and the Seahorse Spirit. Embrace the in-between. Watch and wait. Ooh. Y'all got some angel numbers coming out for y'all. Y'all had 77, 277. Now you have 88 that just came out. This could even be 888. You could have been seeing any combinations of 2, 7, 8s, and 9s even. Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. Embrace it. Embrace the not knowing. Not knowing where this path leads you to. Embrace that. And watch and wait. Watch and wait how the Most High shows out for you. For you trusting. Okay? So this has been your reading, Pile 2. I hope that you enjoyed it. All right? If you made it this far, I want you to comment a seahorse emoji or the flamingo emoji down in the comments section below. If you want to know any of the decks that I've used, that'll be in the description box. If this reading resonated with you, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. Get this out here to whoever you think may need the messages in this reading. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is in the description as well. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And remember, don't let nobody tell you not to bet on you. That's it. Welcome, 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 Pile 3. If you chose Pile 3, then you chose the Gentle Heart Tarot. And this is your reading. I've been recording for about an hour now, so I'm getting a little goofy. Excuse me, y'all. I'm just, I'm just me. I'm gonna just be myself per usual. Hope y'all don't mind. So, Most High, please show us what lessons did my Pile 3s learn during Mercury and Jupiter Retrograde. What lessons did my Pile 3s, people who show us the Gentle Heart Tarot deck, what did they learn during Mercury and Jupiter Retrograde? Okay. Look at the outcomes. What are the outcomes? What is the outcome of them implementing the lessons that they learned during Mercury and Jupiter retrograde? And what are the blessings that the planets going direct will bring by Pile 3s? What are the blessings that the planets Mercury and Jupiter going direct will bring my Pile number 3s? You guys give me a second. Just give me a second to take this in. Okay. All right. I'm back. So, for my Pile number 3s, you guys during Mercury and Jupiter retrograde you were my studiers. You guys were learning your craft, your passions. You guys were beginning the journey towards mastery. Pages are the first out of all of the core cards. It's childlike energy. It's the beginner mindset. It's literally the beginning. It's like, think of an apprenticeship, think of an internship, think of, you know, that training period. That is what the page represents. Crystals in this deck specifically is your wands. Wands are your passions, your actions, your creative pursuits, creativity as a whole, art. So you guys were learning more about your craft. You were learning more about yourself. You were learning more about what it is that you wanted to manifest. If you notice in this picture here, she's levitating the wand by herself. She's kind of, it's magical. Some of you may have been deepening your studies in esoteric things for some, okay? I don't typically use the word witch, but if that resonates, then so be it. If it doesn't, discard it. But she's got an intense focus because, yes, although she's manifesting and although she's levitating this crystal wand here, if she were to take her eyes off of it as the beginner, as the child, as the apprentice, this wand there's nothing to support this wand but her focus. If she turns her focus away for even a second, things will become unbalanced. The wand would fall. So you guys have been learning how to have tunnel vision. You've been learning how to apply yourself in the crafts, in your creative pursuits, in the things that you desire to do, to manifest, to create. Pages are also messenger cards. So some of you may have either been giving or receiving a message of some sort. Maybe this was you getting a message that someone wants to become your client. They want to buy a product, a service, an art from you. Maybe this is a message that you got that internship, that, you know, you got the job, you got something. Okay? That is what you got. That is the lesson that you all learned during Mercury and Jupiter retrograde. And honestly, this is some beautiful energy. Like, the beginner's mindset is a mindset that we should all adopt, but sometimes it's easy to get frustrated at not being good at something right away. Or you have something that you want to pick up and you try it and you're just like, I thought this was going to be easier than that, or I didn't realize. Some of you didn't realize how much time, energy, focus, and it was going to take to do this thing, this craft, to do this, to obtain this job. If it's study, this could even be some of you may be a college student, I'm getting. Maybe some of you during this time period, you went off to school, or you started school. You started a training, you started training towards a certificate or something of that nature as well. That is what Mercury and Jupiter retrograde was teaching you. That is the lesson for my PAL 3s. This could even be hair, cosmetology school. I'm saying that because this braid is sticking out very, very, I don't have the word, but it's sticking out, okay? It's sticking out to me. Some of you may have been picking up braiding. Hey, maybe that's your business. Hair, lace fronts, you know, she's got a lot of poofage going on in the front. Some of you may have started, I said that and I got, some of you maybe have, this is really, really specific, so it might only be one person. Some of y'all went natural during this time period. Maybe you got locks, you cut your hair off, you did the big chop, you transitioned, whatever. Hair, beauty, like this person's beauty, she's so elegant in this depiction. It's really sticking out to me. Again, y'all, if y'all do nails or y'all into beauty, excuse my broken nail, oh my God. But you know what, broken nail ain't never stopped the show. We gotta get this going, okay? Period. As they will say, purr. So that's what you guys have been learning. And I see that the outcome of you guys implementing these lessons here, immediately I have to pause and say that some of you may have been seeing the number 555, 55, combinations of 5, maybe 5 and 1, even 15, 51, 51, things like that. Because we have the Hierophant, which is the 5th card here, that came out with, as you saw as I shuffled, the 5 of crystals, which is the 5 of wands. So the outcome here is you becoming someone that others want to learn from. The Hierophant is someone kind of similar to, think of, they're like a teacher. They could be like the Pope. The Hierophant is, yeah, like the Hierophant is that it's typically, it's not here in this depiction, but typically the Hierophant in traditional decks is depicted, there's 2 people, 2 students here learning from this person. Some of you may have reached or will reach these lessons. The outcome, you'll take a scout's, you notice it's kind of like scout's honor, right hand on the Bible. It's them you're taking a pledge of some sort, a commitment of some sort. You're being placed not necessarily on a pedestal, but people are looking up to you. Some of you, the outcome is you becoming a role model to others. This could be in your life. This could be friends that didn't think that, that they could apply themselves or embrace that beginner's mindset. This could be co-workers. This could be, you went ahead and you got their certificate, and now people want to learn the skill from you. Or maybe you do lashes, you do hair, like I was saying earlier, nails, and you applied all of this time and attention and focus. You got your certificate, you got your licenseship, and now you're teaching others how to do the same thing. If it's not related to beauty, make it fit. I mean, don't make it fit, but think about in your life what that looked like, what that I waved my hand because there was a gnat and it's bothering me. Girl, I know you're not about to fly past this camera like that. You better stop. Oh my goodness. So, y'all, okay, because I'm gonna have to say it because it's this gnat in here, and this gnat I ain't had a gnat in none of the other piles this far. Some of you may have some people that are looking up to you because they want to be you. Because gnats are annoying. Okay, they are annoying. So some of you may have some people that are looking to learn from you because they want to copy your sauce, but they don't have the recipe, baby. So don't even worry about that. They don't even have the recipe. They don't have the sauce. They don't have the attention, the drive, the willpower, this intense focus and tunnel vision that you've had. They don't have it. So if there's someone like that in your life, just disregard. But I had to say it because that net was annoying, and people trying to steal your sauce can be annoying too. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to it. So the Hierophant here with the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is normally a card of conflict. It's normally depicted by 5 people, each having a wand, and they're all kind of fighting. It's a little bit of an unnecessary conflict typically, but in this deck specifically, this is you being in a position, paired with the Hierophant, this is you being in a position to defend, to show your honor, to show, and this is you you know how the teachers used to say, show your work. Okay, yeah, you got the answer right, but where's your work? Like, you did an equation, you did the math, and you got the answer right, but your teacher wants to know show your work. How'd you get the answer? This is what the outcome is of you having this time during the retrograde period. This is what this is. That's what this energy is. This is you showing your work. This is you walking the walk and talking. Not only are you talking the talk, you're walking it. You're walking it out. That's what the outcome is. And I see here that the blessing that Mercury and Jupiter going direct bring you specifically is mastery. I think this is beautiful energy. You go from the page to the king. It can't get no higher than the king. And I have to say this. This is not about genders here. It's not about, oh, well, I'm a woman and I want to be the queen. No, this is saying, the king in most traditions is above the queen. That's just what it is. This is an energy fit. This is, it's just an energy. It's not a gender thing. Okay. My channel is all inclusive. Okay. Trans, non-binary, the whole shebang. You are welcome here. All right. But you're going from the page to the king. You're going from the internship to intern, the apprentice to the CEO, the boss, the empress, the emperor, the person with the power. You see, now this person has a crown upon their head. They have the wand in their hand, the crystal wand in their hand, and they know what they're doing. They also, some animal spirits. Some of you may have been seeing some kind of felines. I say that because there's a lion here in the corner. So maybe you've been seeing cats, foxes, you know, maybe you've had dreams of lions or tigers, or that's your spirit guide, your spirit totem. I also see a lizard here, so maybe salamanders, lizards, iguanas, chameleons. Anyway, I had to say that this is absolutely a beautiful blessing that is coming in. You guys are the blessing when this goes direct, when Mercury and Jupiter go direct October 18th. You guys are the boss. You're the CEO. Like I said, you're showing your work, and you're showing that you know your stuff, that you know your sauce, you know your skills, and you know your talents, and you have no problem strutting and showing the entire world because you put in the work. And I see here this energy is supported by the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Forward movement, baby. Progress, baby. This is a level up. You done skipped levels. You went from the page to the king. We don't see a knight or a queen here on this table. You done skipped 2 levels. You done skipped a grade. You done graduated and leveled up. Look at you. Pat yourself on the back, honey. Like, this is great. And if you don't celebrate yourself, I want you to start. Go treat yourself. You deserve it. All that hard work, all that focus, that time and energy spent into developing and honing and perfecting your craft. Celebrate yourself. If no one else, okay, because everybody won't celebrate you. But if there's anybody on earth that's going to celebrate you, it has to be you. The Most High will, your guides, your ancestors are cheering you on, of course. But they are up above. Okay? So celebrate this level up, because you earned it. And this forward progress is going to be made. Okay? So, beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and get your affirmations. What are my affirmations for the people who chose Pile 3? The Gentle Heart Tarot. What are the affirmations for the people who chose Pile 3? The Gentle Heart Tarot. Yeah, see, some of y'all got some people lurking on you. If you, this might be through social media, or I don't want to say drive-bys. I'm saying this because there's somebody real suspicious looking driving past my house, and everything is relevant. So some of you guys may have some people lurking and you don't even know. They sitting there and they're wondering, dang, how he do that? How she do that? How they do that? That's crazy. I don't understand how they sauce like that. So it's okay. You can show them. You decide to. Anyway, I'm being a little extra. That's what I've been recording for a little minute. I just looked up, further confirmation. I just looked at the clock on the recording, 111. So you may have been seeing 111, 555. Combinations of 1 and 5, like I said earlier. For no other pile have I seen that so far. No other pile have I looked over and I've seen a sync like that. So that was just for you guys. Okay? The affirmations for people who chose Pile 3. Shape with them as the planets go direct. What are the affirmations for I'm a vessel through which, I didn't know that was 2. I'm a vessel through which divine creativity flows. I release attachment to the outcome and choose to enjoy the journey. Beautiful. But 1 or 2 more. For the people who chose Pile 3, Most High. What are their affirmations to take forward? I allow myself to simply experience this without judgment. Okay. Experience celebrating yourself without judgment. One more. Okay, one more. Let's get at least one more. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. When I forgive others, I free myself from burdens of the past. Okay. Forgive them people that's lurking, y'all. They don't know no better. All right. Let's get you a soul reflection question. What is a question that my power ladies need to sit with or answer within themselves? Could I hide something? As these planets go direct, prepare for going direct in as they stay direct. Ooh. Pile 3. My pile 3. Oh, forgiveness is big for y'all, huh? Okay, we got 2. Who can I serve today, and who am I ready to forgive? Like I said, forgive them people. Forgive yourself as well. It's important. You know, ooh, you know what? What just came to me? Some of you, as you were in this tunnel vision during Mercury retrograde, some of you guys went hermit. I'm getting that some of you guys kind of inevitably, as you focused, as you did the work and you put in all this time and energy and passion into what you were doing, some of you maybe didn't do the same things you did to maintain these friendships, these connections, relationships with people. And you may have some folks that are kind of upset with you about that. Or you yourself feel bad for not expending as much energy as you feel like maybe you should have, or the society tells you should have, in order to maintain these relationships. So forgive yourself is important, and forgive them if they've been a little upset. It is what it is. I'm not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. It is time to let go, forgive, and is it time to let go, forgive, and move onward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Write a forgiveness letter. Then practice the Ho'oponopono. If I butchered that and someone knows how to say that properly, I'm so sorry. I've had this deck for quite some time and I still say it wrong, I think. Practice the Ho'oponopono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Okay? To yourself or someone else. And then think, who can I serve today? Who can I serve today? In a world lacking soul-to-soul connection, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our own pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? Listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. So yeah, if you're one of them people that resonated with when I said, you know, you feel bad because you didn't expend energy towards your connections, your friendships, reach out to them today. If you feel so called. If not, you know, if you don't feel called, don't ever do nothing you don't feel called to do. But yeah, I need another blessing. It's another blessing as the planets go direct from Jupiter shows power through the Gentle Heart Tarot. It's another blessing for you. What is another blessing for you, Most High? The highest and greatest good. Another blessing. What are the blessings coming in as these planets go direct for them power 3s? Observer. Okay, that was a media. I feel like you guys have one more. Just one more blessing for them. Chaos and calm. Hey, sometimes these disagreements show you people's true colors. So again, going back to if you feel like, you know, if you got lurkers, or, you know, you feel like you didn't put in that much energy, or maybe your friends or family or anything have been, you know, kind of on your case about not really tending to them, Some of them I'm getting may have been nasty. They may have been aggy, annoying, like that gnat that flew through here earlier, trying to mess up the reading. Chaos and conflict, an observer. And these are here as your blessings. Interesting. Immediately, I have to point out that 333 came out. So 333 may have been an angel number that you're seeing as well. 49, observer. This blessing, the blessing is that you can now see true colors. You can now see your worth. You can now see the bigger picture here. You can see, you have a clearer vision about what it is you want to do. The blessing, as these planets go direct, is also that you know how to navigate through challenging times. You've learned how to navigate your relationships, your connections to other people, despite the chaos. Chaos and conflict could also be hinting towards, you know, the panorama panini that we living through right now. Let's go ahead. I'm going to read. I especially want to read 49 for you guys. Let's see. That's really 49 is sticking out heavily. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Perspective is a blessing. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you've engaged in. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. So again, going back to these people, as you had this intense focus, somebody may have said something really harsh to you, or you may have said something harsh to someone else, potentially. Or you heard something differently. You didn't quite hear it right, or they didn't hear what you meant. You know, frustrations may have gotten high. Take a circle back. Take a circle back. Take some time, take some more distance to really sit with and consider everything that happened, and then discern for yourself, you know, what that means. All right, chaos and conflict, 33. Disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, and the value of chaos before order. Okay, somebody may be stubborn. You know, there may be opposing forces and ideas. Again, that ties into the observer card. So the blessing as these planets go direct is that you learn how to navigate this. You learn how to be objective, how to adopt that neutral perspective, how to be the best CEO and boss of your own life and of your own business, your own pursuits, passions, whatever. And also how to speak to people, because a king would have no loyalty if that king was always putting people in prison and always being harsh and firm, right? So keep that in mind. Let's get your advice. What's the advice for my pile threes moving forward as these planets go direct? The advice for my pile threes. The advice for my pile threes as these planets go direct. Their highest and greatest good. Starseed, what lights you up? Yeah. Do one more for me, Steph. One more for my pile threes. Their advice. One more for my pile threes. Okay. All right. That was a lie. You don't have to spell like that. Come on. Mess with the cards. I'm going with these. Starseed will light you up, and Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Yeah. Laying the foundations. Laying the foundations. Again, you went from the page. You're going from the page to the king. Foundations. You've put in the work, and now you can reign in your own life and in your pursuits, like I said. And your advice is to do what lights you up as you move forward. Do what brings your soul fulfillment and happiness. Okay. And learn from the past. Elephant. Elephants are loyal creatures. Surrender now. Yeah, again, I knew 333 was going to come out. I knew it. 12 reduces down to 3. 333. Some of you may have been seeing that. We've got 77 here as well. Learn from the past and surrender now. So for a few of you, these gnats, these people, whatever we want to call them, right? That's kind of rude. People aren't gnats, but you know, that gnat flying through here really just kind of blew me. Anyway, some of you may have had a falling out with this person in the past, and if so, surrender it now. Surrender, knowing what's going to happen, and again, take that objectivity, adopt that neutral perspective. Okay, learn from your past mistakes. As you move forward, learn from everything that you've experienced and that came up in the Mercury and Jupiter retrogrades for you guys. Gotta get some water. I see a good amount of red with these two cards. So, you know, some of you may be a little fearful of, you know, connections falling away. But know that you are safe, loved, and secure no matter what. Okay? So that is it for my pile number 3s. If you've made it this far, I want you to comment the elephant emoji down below. If there's not an elephant emoji, comment the butterfly, because I'm not sure if there's a moth, okay? If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, comment, subscribe. And if this reading, deeply resonated with you all, and you want a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box. If you want to know any of the decks that were used, that will also be in the description box, okay? So I hope that you guys take this advice, take these lessons, continue to be the boss of your own life, and don't forget to don't take anything personal. I was thinking about this as I was doing this pool for you guys, the book, the four agreements, or you can read the 5th agreements, because that's just kind of like an updated. I think that would help you guys a lot. So maybe look into that book as well. Okay. See you next time. Welcome. If you guys chose pile number 4, then this is the reading for you. If you chose the This Might Hurt Tarot deck, this is your reading. All right, y'all, listen. Y'all gotta excuse me. I did this with pile number 3 too. I've been recording for an hour and some change. Okay, so excuse me if I'm getting a little loosey-goosey. Just roll with it. I'm just being myself here, okay? So let's get into it. What are the lessons? What are the lessons for the people? The lessons that they learned during Mercury and Jupiter retrograde for the people who chose pile number 4. Okay. Empress. Beautiful. What is the outcome from implementing these lessons? Oh, all right. I said, oh, for a reason. It's not bad, y'all. Please know that that's not bad. Angel number 313, let's see. And what are the blessings that the planets Mercury and Jupiter go in direct have in store for them? Most high, for the people who chose pile number 4. For the people who chose pile number 4. Okay. Oh, y'all the powerhouse deck. I'm glad. Two-way. Last but not least, certainly, we have all immediately. I see 313. I see 3131. Any combinations of 3 and 1s and 7s may have been really sticking out to you guys. Please go ahead and Google angel number 3131, angel number 313, 1313, whatever variation you've seen. Go ahead and Google that right now, because there's a message in there for you. Also, again, I'm pointing out this Y'all are my powerhouse deck for real. I'm excited for y'all because this is some beautiful tail energy. I'm trying to stop cursing, so I was going to say A, but I'm trying to stop cursing. So y'all, still, this is some beautiful energy that y'all are in. Like, none of the other decks, I've done all the other ones, none of them had all major arcana except for you guys. So let's get into it. All right, y'all done fired me up. I got energy to finish now. I just looked up at the clock. It's 1:33 p.m. as I do this. So again, combinations of 1 and 3s may have really been sticking out for you guys. If they have, go ahead and Google them. I will leave a link that I like to use for angel numbers, because if you type it in, you may get a bunch of like Joanne Scribed and things like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with those websites, but if you really look at them, you'll notice that a lot of the messages are the same. And they're always like super lighthearted, and every angel message it's a warning, or it's not always a super like, oh, pleasant. Like, sometimes angel numbers are a warning, y'all. So I'm gonna leave that. It's numeroscope.com whatever. I'm gonna leave that link in the bio, so you guys go ahead and use that to search these up. So let's get into it. Like I said, y'all done gave me energy. I'm hyped now. Let's go. So the lesson that you guys have been learning during Mercury and Jupiter retrograde is here as the Empress. This can be a few things, quite a few things, because I am reading for a collective, right? So we're going to list them off. The Empress represented as your lesson. You guys learned about your self-worth. You learned about your self-esteem. You learned about how beautiful you are. You learned about how abundant you are. You learned about how to manifest, how to call in what it is that you want. You learned about your inner feminine energies, how to use those, your feminine wiles. And this is not gender specific, okay? Because this is a channel that is all inclusive. This is just energy, all right? So if you're they, them, he, she, non-binary, whatever pronouns and things you are, whether you're trans, non-binary, this channel is for you, okay? Everyone is welcome here. But this is energy. So when I say learning how to use your femininity, your divine feminine, every person on earth has inner feminine and masculine energies, and you guys specifically during this time period have been learning how to tap into your feminine. You've been learning how to manifest, how to call in what it is that you desire. You've been learning how to oh, sorry, family member came home. You've been learning how to do beauty rituals. I'm getting some of you. We have the symbol of Venus. Venus is almost always on the Empress card. Some of you may have been tapping even into astrology. You've been learning how to manifest with the planets, okay? You've been learning how fruitful you actually are, how much tools and capabilities and talents and skills you actually have in your hands already. That's ripe for the taking. You've been learning about your creativity. You've been learning about how you communicate with others. You've been learning about, travel. You've been learning about a lot of different things. You've been learning how to connect to Mother Earth. You've been learning how to ground yourself. You've been learning, some of you may have been learning how to garden during this time period. You may have started a garden, started growing herbs, learned that you have a green thumb, learned that maybe your green thumb wasn't as green as you thought it was. That's okay too. You may have been learning how to, this is main character energy, as they like to say. You've been learning how to romanticize your life. You've been learning how to show up as the main character, as the protagonist in your own life. You've been learning how blessed you are. You've been learning how to connect not just to Mother Earth, but also to the energies of the Most High, Source, Universe, whatever term you want to use. I say that because she wears a crown on her head and it's full of stars. Ivy is also, if you think Ivy League, it's higher knowledge, higher wisdom, higher knowing. And some of you have been doing so in secret. You've been doing so by yourself. Maybe no one's noticed. Others of you, you're getting noticed. Others of you you're getting compliments more. People are starting to notice that you have a glow about yourself. This is beautiful. So The outcome of you implementing these lessons, don't be scared. Do not be scared by the death card here. The death card is actually one of my personal favorite cards in the entire deck, because sure, death is, so you can think of Scorpio, you can think of Pluto. What is Pluto? Pluto is transformation, it's rebirth, it's transcending. So the outcome of everything you've learned with this Empress energy that I just spoke about is lending towards a rebirth. You are being reborn, remolded, reshaped into who you've always been meant to be. You've been learning, you like, this outcome that you get is really beautiful. Like, some of y'all might be ready to cry right now because my throat is getting a little tight and I can feel a little tear wanting to drop right now. You may have been through the ringer. You may have been out of touch with your feminine for a while. But you're tapped in now. You've learned how to tap in. You learn how to access that energy whenever you desire. And now this death card is saying, no more. The way that you've been is no more. The stories that you've told yourself, the stories others have told you that you took up, lies, the deceit, all of that is no more. Because, and y'all, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm so excited. It's coming to me quicker than I could say it. What's beautiful about this is that you have nothing but major arcana on the table. And the major arcana cards depict the fool's journey. Okay? And you've got beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful cards. So you've been on a journey and you're going. Look at the leaps and bounds you took from 3 to 13 is a big jump. It's a lot of cards in between. It's a lot of lessons that you guys have learned. And by you implementing these lessons, the outcome, again, is you being transformed, renewed, restored, made in a new image, as they would say. You are coming into a new era, a new age, a new way of being, a new way of doing, a new way of living, thriving, surviving. Like I said, this is nothing but protagonist, main character energy. This is beautiful. And if you're watching this, you deserve every bit of this, every bit. Every bit. Because I want you to notice that even in this death card, this isn't particularly gloomy. Like, sure, there's someone under the horse, and sure, there's a skull here, but look at the crown. A red crown. Root chakra, red again, yellows. Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. But even though there's this just death forces riding in, and you know, it may seem as though they're desolate and they're praying for relief, they've got this rosary in their hands. Look at how the sun is rising yet again. The sun, yourself, your very being, your essence is rising again. That is beautiful. The blessing that these planets, Mercury and Jupiter, going direct bring you is the magician. The magician. This is the manifester. This is, I know that I know that I know I have everything that I need. Every tool, every cup, every wand, every pinnacle. You've got the money, you've got the talents, you've got everything that you need. It's a feeling, it's an energy to call in whatever it is that your heart desires. And that, y'all, that's beautiful. That's utterly beautiful. A 1 is also the beginning. It's innovation, it's leadership. You are taking leadership, ownership of your own life. You are the creator, you are the author of your own story, and you know that now. That's the blessing. Infinite abundance, that's the blessing. Emotional fulfillment, balance, that's the blessing. Clarity in your mind, peace of mind, that's the blessing. And this is further supported by the star here at the bottom of the deck. 1 and 7 equals 8. 8 sideways is infinity yet again. Manifestation, it's abundance. It's calling in your wish fulfillment and knowing you can do so. It's emotional balance. It's alchemy. It's It's turning water into wine. It's taking all that you've been and all that you are and remolding it into something beautiful.
Miss June, you up?
That is utterly beautiful. If you guys heard that in the background, don't mind my family. If you didn't know mammy saying that. So that's the blessing. And this is beautiful. I want to go ahead and get affirmations for you guys. Y'all really gave, y'all's energy is so beautiful. It really is. Like, don't tell the other pals, but y'all my favorite, okay? Let's see. What is the affirmation? What is the affirmation for the people who chose Power 4? For the beautiful souls, lovely souls. As I'm saying this, you guys' energy is so pretty.
The beat I just made.
I'm recording.
Oh.
Sorry, y'all. So, excuse me, y'all. That was my partner. He's excited about something, which I will see afterwards. But anyway, affirmations for you guys. That's what I was talking about. You guys' energy is so beautiful. I want y'all to check out, I'm going to leave her channel below. I want you guys to check out Guided Intuition. She just released some videos today. I haven't had a chance to watch them, but based off the title, that regarding like self-love and things like that, I think you guys would really, really like her channel. And I'm all about putting us on. I'm all about giving credit where it's due. So, yep. Definitely check into that. Okay, yeah, this stuff is ready. Enough talking. Enough of me gibbering around. Let's get your affirmations. What's the affirmation for the people that chose Power 4? What's the affirmation for the people that chose Power 4? For them to take forward within us as the planets go direct. What is the affirmation for the people who chose Power number 4? Ooh. Oh, no. Okay. I don't need to have all the answers. My heart knows the way. I give myself permission to trust my intuition. It's okay to ask for help. Reaching out with an open heart makes me stronger. I am brave enough to embrace my... y'all. I am brave enough to embrace my full potential, even when others don't approve or understand. Let's get one more. I feel one more for you guys. That is a lot more than one more. Let's get one more for you guys. One more. You know what? That's the second time that 3 of them came out. I'm going to take them. I'm unshakable when I'm in true alignment. I allow destruction to make way for creation. What did I say? Y'all better stop playing. I allow destruction to make space for creation. Destruction and death to make space for creation. I trust the wisdom of my body. Healing is my natural state. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all ever had the feeling like you doing something, you tapped in, or like you about to do something, but you don't want to see somebody, let somebody you care about see it? That was just that moment. My partner just walked in. I'm like, babe, please, no. Let me finish. Okay. I feel a need to say that again. I'm unshakable when I'm in true alignment. I trust the wisdom of my body. Healing is my natural state. Listen, we gotta move this up. I need y'all to see every bit of this goodness. I allow destruction to make space for creation. I don't need to have all the answers. My heart knows the way. I give myself permission to trust my intuition. It's okay to ask for help. Reaching out with an open heart makes me stronger. I am brave enough to embrace my full potential, even when others don't approve or understand. Beautiful. Take a sip of water. All right. Sorry if those ghosts were loud. What is more? Give me some more blessings. Sauce them up. Sauce up my thought number 4s. Get some more blessings from our people that chose pile number 4. That this might hurt her all day. More blessings for them as the planets go direct. Oh, things gonna get all shuffled out of shape. Some blessings. You know what? Hold on. I done got so hyped I done went out of order, but it's fine. We flowing. What's some more blessings for my pile number 4s? Some more blessings for my pile number 4s that want it to be seen. Come to the edge. Beautiful. Some more blessings for my pile number 4s. Soulmates. Oh, period. Matter of fact, give me one more. Yen. I said it. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Most High. That's beautiful. Yin. Yin is your feminine energy. Yang is your masculine. Yin is your feminine. Beautiful. And I just said y'all were learning about your feminine energies over here. Further confirmation. We love it. For some of you, for a good amount of you all, by you guys doing this work over here with this Empress and tapping into your feminine energies, tapping into how abundant, how worthy, how loved, how beautiful you are, how much you have at your fingertips, how talented you are. Some of you guys are calling in your soulmate just by doing this work. That's a blessing. You're coming to the edge. You're prepared. 3 and 6 is a 9. Another completion. A cycle being completed. You're ready now. You're at the precipice of creating, of manifesting, of calling in. If you want to be a mother, I see that coming in for you when you're ready. It's coming. Because the Empress is also fertility. Yin, your feminine energy. You're learning how, you guys have learned how to receive. And you're learning how to receive. You will continue to. That's a blessing here. 5 being change, movement, travel. You got travel here again with this skeleton on the horse traveling. Beautiful. You know what? I want to read 36 for you guys. We're gonna read 36. The whole thing. I heard somebody say, dude, tell me about that soulmate too. I got you, sis. Or bro, or they. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear and accepting risk. That's a blessing. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You're called to express your true self, your truest self, which is the Empress. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is right now, y'all. Right now. Beautiful. I'm going to read about the soulmates. I know I heard you. Whoever that was, I was like, tell me more. I heard you. Soulmates. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. You're meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you toward them, and sometimes by strong aversion to them initially too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. But no matter what, you will be changed in ways that you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. Consider love in the deepest sense. Love so powerful that you will never be the same, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude, or break you open so you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who's being rescued and healed. Pay attention, for you are in the presence of a soulmate. Come to guide you home to the real you. Since I did it, as an extra bonus, like I said, 2, yin, the feminine principle of receptivity. Letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking in cues. The art of conscious allowing. You're allowing yourself to receive. And that's the blessing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I skipped this. I almost feel like I don't even need it, but we're going to do it. Soul question. Oh, deck is ready. Soul question for the people who chose pile 4. For the people who chose pile number 4. What do we have? Am I letting fear stop me? Are you letting your fear stop you from coming to the edge? Not no more. Not no more. Because you putting these lessons in is bringing in that death, that transformation, that rebirth. Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. But it's up to you to see that by taking action. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero. So that is who you will become. What did I say? I literally said in the beginning. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Most High. I'm about to get hyped. I've been hyped the whole reading. Let me stop lying. I literally said main character, protagonist energy. The protagonist is the hero of their own story. That's who you're becoming. That's the blessing. What if it isn't true? What if those stories, like I said it earlier, what if those stories that you told yourself, that others told you, what if they ain't true? I'm going to tell you they're not. The thing you were telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and ask the wise one, your higher self within you. What if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? That's this energy, this death card energy. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? All right, let's get their advice. What is the advice for my Power Fours? The people who chose Power 4, what is their advice going forward as these planets go direct? What is their advice? What is their advice? Whew. I said it. Thank you for confirmation, Ozai. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations. Birth, the Empress. Fertility. Birthing a new creation. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. I'm going to read that one for y'all. Let's get some more advice for my Power number 4s as they go forward. Be here now. Present. Again, Most High is showing out for y'all. Take a leap of faith. Grasshopper spirit. Hummingbird. Be here now. Hummingbirds are beautiful. They're so elegant. Just like you. Time to let go. At the bottom. 31. Groundhog spirit. I'm going to read this Birthing a New Age for you guys. Really quick. Birthing a new age. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Often our path is exactly the one we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous. And do it anyway. Take a leap of faith. Come to the edge. Right now, we're in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead, we need to release old identities, old stories, and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are a part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time, dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene sisters, daughters of Isis, Essenes, I don't know how to say that word, priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from the time past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. Work your light activation. Say this with me and say it after me. I am open to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. You can insert Most High, Universe, Source, Creator, whatever you want to say. I am open to surrendering the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. All right, pile number 4. That was beautiful. Like I said, y'all was my favorite of the whole deck. Don't tell the other piles. If you made it this far, I want you to leave any bird emoji or leave actually a bird or the crystal ball, any emoji really that you want. Tell me that you chose pile 4. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, share it with your friends. If this reading deeply resonated with you and you'd like your own personal reading, I am open for bookings. That will be in the description box as well. If you want to know what any of the decks are that I use, that'll be in the description as well. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to come to the edge. Do it scared. You got it. You didn't come this far by faith to not keep going. You got it. I love you much. We out.